What if I told you, right now, in this very moment, there is a version of you the world has not met yet, a version that is stronger than your doubts, bolder than your fears, and more powerful than your excuses. A version that refuses to be defined by failure, heartbreak, or the opinions of others. My friends, this is not a dream. This is a reality waiting to be unleashed. But here's the question. Are you willing to wake it up? Because life will not wait for your permission. It will not pause for your pain. It will not ask if you are ready. It will come at you like a storm, tearing through your plans, shaking your confidence, breaking your heart. And in those moments, when everything feels heavy, when you're on your knees wondering if you can take one more hit, that is when the fire inside you must rise. That is when you stop asking why me and start declaring watch me. You see, strength is not born in comfort. It is not shaped by easy days or smooth roads. Strength is forged in the fire of adversity. It is molded by the nights you cried but refused to quit, by the mornings you woke up with doubt screaming in your head but still put one foot in front of the other. Some of you listening right now, you've been through storms that should have drowned you. You've faced betrayals that should have broken you. You've carried burdens so heavy you thought they would crush you. But look at you. You're still here, still breathing, still fighting. That alone means your story is not over. That means there is more inside you than the world has seen. And maybe, just maybe, life has been trying to show you something. That the strength you've been searching for has been inside you all along. That the power to rise, to rebuild, to roar louder than the storm, it's already in your hands. But here's the truth. Nothing changes until you decide to wake up the warrior within you. Until you stop living like a prisoner of your past and start living like a champion of your future. Until you stop waiting for someone else to save you and realize you were born to save yourself. Because every scar on your heart, every tear you've shed, every battle you've fought has been shaping you for this very moment. The moment you stop surviving and start rising. So I ask you again, are you ready? Are you ready to break the chains of fear and doubt? Are you ready to silence the voices that tell you you're not enough? Are you ready to meet the version of you that does not back down, does not give up, does not apologize for the fire burning in their soul? Because that version is waiting for you to take the first step, waiting for you to stop shrinking and start shining, waiting for you to rise. And before we go any further, if this message is already lighting a fire inside you, hit that like button right now. Subscribe to this channel because we are just getting started and you do not want to miss what's coming next. Together, we are going to build a generation of warriors who refuse to stay down, who refuse to stay silent, who refuse to stay small. Now, let's go deeper. Listen to me carefully. You cannot rise if you are chained to what is breaking you. You cannot soar if you are carrying weights that were never meant to be yours. Some of you are held hostage by your past. Some of you are trapped by the opinions of people who never believed in you. Some of you are chained by fear, by self-doubt, by toxic relationships, by voices in your head that keep telling you to stay small, stay quiet, stay safe. But let me tell you something. Safety is a prison. Comfort zones are coffins. Nothing grows there. Nothing lives there. If you want to breathe again, if you want to feel alive again, you must break the chains that are suffocating your soul. Maybe it's the chain of other people's approval. Oh yes. The need to be liked, to be accepted, to fit into a world that was never designed to understand your dreams. Let it go. Because the same people you're trying to please today will criticize you tomorrow. The same voices that cheer for you now will turn silent when you fall. So stop living for applause and start living for purpose. Maybe it's the chain of past mistakes, the regrets that haunt you, the failures that whisper you're not good enough. Let me tell you something. Your past was a lesson, not a life sentence. The person you were yesterday doesn't have the right to define the person you can become tomorrow. Stop letting old chapters control new beginnings. And maybe it's the chain of fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. But hear me. Fear is a liar. It promises safety, but delivers nothing but regret. Fear will keep you standing on the edge of your destiny, staring at the life you could have lived, wishing you had the courage to jump. It's time to cut the chains. It's time to silence the fear, to release the past, to stop seeking permission from people who never believed in you in the first place. Because here's the truth. A rocket cannot launch until it drops the weight holding it down. Neither can you. Some of you have dreams so big they scare you. Goals so bold they make others laugh. Visions so wild they keep you awake at night. But you will never touch them until you drop the weight of everything that tells you to stay ordinary. Today, right now, in this moment, make the decision. No more excuses. No more waiting. No more chains. Stand up and say it with me. I release the past. I silence the fear. I refuse to be held hostage by the opinions of people who never built me, never believed in me, never wanted me to win, because your future, your future is too important to be delayed by people who will never clap for you anyway. And when you finally let go, when you finally break the chains, something powerful happens. You rise lighter, you rise freer, you rise unstoppable. So, here's my challenge to you. Before this day ends, identify one chain in your life, one thing you need to release, one weight you need to drop, and then take action. Because the life you want is waiting on the other side of what you refuse to carry anymore. And if you're ready to break those chains, ready to claim your freedom, ready to rise into the life you were born for, then don't just sit there quietly. Listen to me closely. Because this might be the most important thing you hear all year. The greatest battles of your life will never be fought on open fields or inside corporate offices. They will not be fought between you and your boss, your neighbor, or your competitor. No, your greatest battles will be fought inside the silent corridors of your own mind. Because here's the truth. Most people are too scared to admit. Fear doesn't knock. It doesn't ask for permission. It moves in, sets up camp, and starts, whispering in your ear at the darkest hours of the night. It tells you you're not good enough. It tells you you're too late, too weak, too broken. It will replay every failure, every mistake, every betrayal until you start believing that voice. But hear me. You are not your fear. Fear is a liar dressed in logic. It will try to convince you that safety is wisdom, that staying small is smart, that keeping quiet is noble. But fear's only job is to keep you where you are. It feeds on your hesitation. It thrives on your delays. And then there's his twin brother, doubt. Oh, doubt is sneaky. Doubt shows up wearing the mask of common sense. It will tell you, be realistic. It will tell you, this dream isn't for people like you. It will take the voices of people who rejected you, people who underestimated you, and it will repeat them until their words sound like your own. But you listen to me right now. You were not born to be chained to fear. You were not created to bow down to doubt. The fact that you even have a dream, the fact that something inside you stirs when you think of more, when you think of better, that is proof enough that you are capable of it. You want to know the difference between the ones who rise and the ones who stay stuck. It's not talent. It's not connections. It's not even luck. It's courage. Courage doesn't mean you're not afraid. Courage doesn't mean you have it all figured out. Courage means you look fear in the face and say, you can scream all you want. You can rattle the windows, but you will not stop me from stepping forward. Because every step you take while afraid is a declaration of war against the voice that tells you to quit. Every time you move forward when fear says freeze, you starve it. You cut off its oxygen. Listen, I know you've been through things that made you doubt yourself, I know there are nights you've lain awake replaying every wrong turn, every broken plan, every door that slammed in your face. But what if I told you those nights didn't break you? They built you. What if I told you that the weight you carried wasn't a punishment but preparation? You don't grow roots in sunshine alone. You grow roots in storms. And right now, the version of you that will rise tomorrow is being built in the chaos you are standing in today. So, when fear tells you to stop, you tell it this: I will not stop. I will not shrink. I will not surrender my future to a feeling, because fear is temporary. Regret is forever. Do not, hear me, do not get to the end of your life and realize you let fear make your decisions. Don't let doubt write the story your courage was meant to tell. You've been planted in dark places before. You thought it was the end. But what happened? You grew, and you will grow again. The battle within only has one winner. The one you feed. Feed your faith. Feed your courage. Feed the voice inside you that says, keep going. This is not the end. I was made for more than this. Because you are. And when you finally break those chains, when you finally rise above fear and doubt, you don't just change your own life. You light the path for everyone still trapped in theirs. Now lean in. Because this right here, is where everything shifts. I'm about to give you the secret that separates dreamers from doers, the secret that will make the next 12 months of your life look nothing like the last 12. It's not motivation. Motivation comes and goes like the wind. It's not inspiration either. That fades when life gets hard. The real secret is momentum. See, motivation is how you feel. Momentum is what you do, especially when you don't feel like it. Too many people wait for the perfect mood, the perfect moment, the perfect alignment of stars before they move. But perfection is a myth built to keep you stuck. Winners don't wait for perfect conditions. Winners build in the storm. Because here's what momentum does. The first step is always the hardest. It feels heavy. It feels clumsy. It feels like nothing's happening. But the second step? A little easier. The third? Even better. And before long, you're not pushing the weight anymore. The weight is pulling you. Momentum is when your small, consistent actions start working for you instead of against you. You go to the gym once, nothing changes. You go for a month, your body starts to respond. You go for 6 months, you don't even think about it anymore. It's who you are now. That's momentum. And momentum doesn't care how you feel. It doesn't care if you're tired. It doesn't care if you had a bad day. It doesn't care if it's raining or if no one believes in you. Momentum rewards consistency, not emotion. So hear me. Do not stop. I don't care if your steps are small. I don't care if you have to crawl some days. If you keep moving, momentum will find you. And when it does, something incredible happens. Things that used to feel impossible become automatic. The habits that once felt heavy become the foundation. You build your life on. But the key is to start before you feel ready. Ready is a trap. Ready keeps you researching instead of running, planning instead of building, waiting instead of winning. You will never feel ready for the life you were born to live. You have to move anyway. Start messy. Start scared. Start unsure. But for the love of your future, start. Because once you do, once you build that momentum, you become dangerous. Obstacles that used to intimidate you, you crush them on your way to bigger things. Critics who used to shake you, you leave them behind because you're too busy building to look back. And here's the best part. Momentum is contagious. Your courage to keep moving will wake up courage in other people. Your fire will set theirs ablaze. You want to change your life? Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for the fear to leave. Stop waiting for someone to come save you. Build momentum, because a moving train is hard to stop. And once you start building speed, once you start stacking wins, once you start proving to yourself what you're capable of, you become unstoppable.